Hey, everybody. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Reese. Ah, you got Far Cry 5 on the list. That means you gotta finish it. Chocolate coins. I like all chocolate. Let me send out my Twitter link. Okay, that's better. So, I have to say something about this game before we get started tonight. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might have already seen this. I did a bit of research on Call of Duty 3 after the previous stream. As it turns out, Call of Duty 3 is the only game in the main series and one of only two ever made with the Call of Duty title, the other one being Call of Duty 2 Big Red One, in which handguns are not present in the campaign. There are no handguns in this campaign. I can't tell you how weird that sounds. Because it's a World War II based game. Everyone had a handgun in World War II. It's just mind-boggling. Plus, it's the fact it's the only main series game and one of only two total that doesn't have it. I knew that Big Red One didn't have handguns in the campaign. I actually did remember that. But, God, I just don't understand it. And you know, everyone can blame me for not knowing that coming into the game. But let's be honest here. Who would have ever thought a Call of Duty game would not have handguns present in the campaign? I mean, that's just, once again, it's so out there. So if I had known that, this run would have been different from the start. It probably would have been a different kind of a run with only using melee and grenades. But nope, we gotta continue with the way we're going. And if I start getting frustrated, I'm probably gonna go with just knifing and grenades and just say screw it.
Rest of the forest is clear too, Dix.
Because I'm still just beyond shocked, disappointed, and just, I don't know.
The Sarge may have put up with it, but I won't. You reading me?
Yep.
Maybe that's why it's the most forgotten Call of Duty game, because it's the only one in the main series where there aren't handguns in it. I mean, they are in the multiplayer.
From what I heard, it was quite the ass chewing.
No, the Americans are rightly miffed. We must.
But yeah, that was a surprise.
Man, you know, he's too conservative. Fortune favors the bold.
Kinda hard to do with Jerry pinning our convoys down.
That ends upon our arrival, Sergeant. It ends when we get up there.
So yeah, let's go. We got 6 missions left. I'd love to get through the game tonight.
Let's go.
But I don't know if that's going to happen. Exactly, that's why. I understand the multiplayer and single player not having the exact same weapons, and the multiplayer usually having more weapons than the single player. But it's just, I don't know any first-person shooter that doesn't have handguns in it. No, Reese, I haven't given anyone mod status because I don't really need it. I honestly, it's not really a necessity when it's a nice, small, concise group like ours that's really never more than 10 people in a single stream. So it's not really necessary, but if the channel ever gets bigger, I would definitely consider doing it. Like, big enough to actually need mods. But for now, it's pretty easy to keep track of, you know, a handful of people commenting and stuff. If I ever were to mod people, I could definitely see you and Samantha, as well as Invisible, all being on the list for being mods. Okay, so that is a lot of enemies. Hi, CJ. Yeah, I heard that. I saw the trailer this morning. It looks awesome. I cannot wait for LEGO Star Wars. That is going to be so much fun. Are you guys going to go through the smoke, or am I going to have to do everything myself again? I'm assuming I'm going to have to do everything myself again, because that's usually how this goes. I'd love to get more people, hopefully someday. Like, it's really just... Here's the thing, though. Like, when I started out streaming, I never had more than, like, 3 people in my streams. Oh, hello there! Okay, so that is a instant death point, seemingly. Because that was way more damage than normal. I'm gonna have to find a better place to hide. That, or I might just go ahead and convert this straight into a no shooting playthrough, which would then allow knifing. Well, it's melee in this game, it's not knifing. But yeah, back when I first started streaming, I was lucky to get like 3 people in a stream, 3 to 4 people. And now I tend to get usually at least like 6 or 7 on... Maybe on games like this it's not as much because it's such an obscure thing. But in a lot of games I can get like 10 people. So it's going up slowly. And I mean, my subscriber count's been increasing steadily by a lot more than it used to. So it's growing. It's slow, obviously, but it's still... That's the thing, is it's not like stagnant or anything. In fact, it's growing... continuously growing faster than it used to. But yeah, back to LEGO Star Wars. That, it looks so much fun. I can't wait for that. Because the original 2 LEGO Star Wars games, that was my shit back in the day. Like, LEGO Star Wars 1 is... Like, LEGO Star Wars 1 is really different from the other games in a lot of ways. For those who have played it, you might sort of know why. It's a little hard to describe, but it definitely plays a little bit differently, but I still love it. Plus, it's, like, the shortest and easiest 100%. Then there was LEGO Star Wars 2, which just did everything way better. Because LEGO Star Wars was the first one like that. It was the first of the sort of Traveler's Tales new type of LEGO game. So obviously they weren't going to get it perfect on the first try. And the second game turned out to be just awesome. I love the second game. It's so much fun. And the weird thing is, though, I've never actually 100%ed the second one. Not because of it being too difficult or anything. It is a little harder than some of them because of the Super Story mode, where you have to play through all the episodes of a story in 1 hour while collecting 100,000 studs. If I shoot near him, will that scare him off? Because that sometimes works. But the, I could never 100% it because my disc had an issue with it. And basically, with my disc, I could get to the... I want to say it was the 4th mission of Super Story Episode 6. So, the one in the Ewok Village. And at the same spot every single time, the game would crash. It was on PS2. So I was actually never able to 100% that one. I never quite bothered with 100%ing the complete saga, which was the first, 6 movies. Never got around to that, even though I own it on the Wii. That's probably why I didn't 100% it, because it was on the Wii. Oh, I can go around this far. Wow, okay. I'm dumb. Yeah, Complete Saga, like, that's why I didn't really play it as much, because it was on the Wii. Lego games weren't really the best fit for the Wii and the motion controls and stuff. They were a lot better for, like, a normal control scheme. That's a big smoke cloud. Okay, I don't know where these guys are going, why they're not helping this time. Okay, I don't think this is actually going to work, so I think we're going to start meleeing. Because I'm not spending 6 hours on this one level. We're going to start meleeing. This is the challenge that I should have done from the beginning. I mean, if I had known the game didn't have handguns in it, I mean, my bad to think that a World War II shooter would have handguns in it, especially given that 1911 is one of the most famous weapons ever made by the United States. But, you know, my bad. You know, I guess I should have anticipated that the black sheep of the series wouldn't have handguns in the single player, even though they're in the multiplayer, of course. So that's what this playthrough is going to turn into anytime I can't run past stuff. And, you know, maybe someday I'll revisit this game and do an actual no-shooting playthrough. Because if I could find a way to get past the tank mission, it should be possible. Because I think that's the only time where it's been an outright 100% failure so far. Which might have been out of my own unwillingness to continue trying. These guys are not that smart, though. These enemy AI, surprisingly, they're not really that smart. Oh, and I now have access to grenades, because that's not a gun. I literally How does the grenade miss all of them? Okay, I guess that's actually fair because my grenades are kind of underpowered in this game, so theirs are too. I mean, because theirs are, so mine should be too. Oh, wow. That was unfortunate. You bought way too many games the second money in your bank account. Yeah, I know, they just had that massive sale. I bought like 7 or 8 games off of it. Because I bought 3 Palgi games. I bought maybe 3 Ratalaika games. I bought 1 or 2 East Asia Soft games, which are slightly more difficult than Ratalaika. Shut up, alarm. And I'm a little bit salty because I literally just bought the season pass for Overcooked 2. And then it goes on sale a week later. You know, that's just how things happen, though. That tends to happen more often than it should. It's almost like they know what you're going to buy on any given week. And then they make it on sale. I wish you had, like, bayonets in this game. That would be actually really cool. It would make sense, too, because there were bayonets. Like, you had bayonets up through, really, like, the Korean War, and enemies had them through Vietnam. That's good to know if they're not making DLC for it. Because I know that would be a good, easy, chill game to play on stream. And just in general, because it's pretty low intensity for the most part of it. Not all of it, but the majority of it's pretty low intensity. I know it's a pretty easy platinum, because you can skip most of the combat, so the hard difficulty isn't much of an issue. And then you can, like, build all the structures that make the transporting go a lot faster. I wonder, can I melee him through the wall? I don't think so. Either that or he was too close to, or not close enough. Yeah, I've been actually practicing it on my other account. Been working on it. I know the platinum is totally doable. Because we've actually gotten, me and Blair actually got through, well, some of it me, some of it both of us. Managed to get through the entire main game, 3-starred every level, including all the Kevin levels. Well, actually, no, you have to do the Kevin levels in the main game. You don't have to do them in the DLC. But we managed to get through it, and a majority of the levels aren't too bad once you sort of get the strategies down. Sort of like with Overcooked 1. Now, that game does have a lot of miscellaneous trophies that are honestly just grindy more than, like, actually difficult. Because you have to, like, throw and catch items, put stuff in pots, throw stuff away, wash dishes. Stuff like that. I mean, it's all easy, it's just kind of grindy. And I want to see how much of it I can get through by the time we finish the DLC. Because we are currently on the Campfire DLC, the Campfire Cook-Off DLC. And we actually did finish... We finished all the main levels and 2 of the 3 Kevin levels. Okay, so this level is not going to let me do this melee. So I think that kind of defeats both runs that I had an idea of doing. So we're going to shoot here because I'm not going to waste my time. So yeah, Campfire Cook-Off is definitely harder than the main game. Yeah, I'm done wasting time on this. Clearly even Melee's not going to work because for some reason my team went all stupid here after I praise them all the time. So I think we're going to actually have to do a little bit of killing here. Unfortunately. Man, they don't give you a lot of ammo to start out, actually. The Campfire Cook-Off is... Most of the levels weren't bad, but the last level of Campfire Cook-Off that's not a Kevin level... I don't know about the last Kevin level yet, haven't done it, but you don't actually have to do those. But the other levels, my god, that final level in Campfire Cook-Off is brutal. That very last level, that one is brutal. I cannot do it solo. We couldn't do it in co-op. We'll have to try again. It's hard, though. It is a very difficult level. I don't know enough about the chef, CJ. I don't really remember. I haven't looked too much at him. I honestly am usually too lazy to change chefs, like, most of the time. And, yeah, the PS... Oh. Jeez, he was, like, shooting me through the wall, almost. I bet, though, this might be different if I was playing it on Recruit. That's the other thing, is we're not playing on Recruit. We're playing on regular. God, there's, like, just seemingly infinite enemies here. It might be infinite, actually. I don't know. Man, I can't believe that they have this brutal of a firefight that you can't get past. That's unusual for this game, at least from what I've seen so far of it. Now, granted, it's still early on. Well, not really early, but there's a long way to go. I'm going to take the Gewehr because the ammo is going to be easier to find. Yeah, but for the PS Plus games, I am not a fan of the selection this month. Street Fighter, I have no interest in. Fighting games are, like, probably my least favorite genre of games of all. Except for Smash Brothers, because I kind of grew up on that. Take cover, do not Do not die again. Yeah, aside from Smash Brothers, I'm not a fan of fighting games at all, and then PUBG is Battle Royale. And the trophy list is really glitchy, from what I've heard. Now, I don't know if that's still true or not. I heard that they might have actually fixed it recently. But for a long time, it was like almost unobtainable or something because of the broken nature of it. These guys are really, like... They've suddenly gone full stupid. Like, they were so good for those first, like, 7 missions or something. And now they're just suddenly really dumb. I don't understand it. Actually, you know what? Let's get the MP40. Because it looks like this mission might be a bit of an L. You just received all the comments now? Well, what do you expect? It's YouTube. You guys remember that Destiny 2 stream, right? Where literally comments did not appear for me for the first hour. Oh, we got a checkpoint here, so that's good. Let's see what we can do now that we got a checkpoint. It's YouTube, so it really doesn't surprise me at this point. Hey, a cutscene.
Yes, sir. Whatever you need, sir.
I need you to fire your weapon from time.
I mean, this past month was really good with Modern Warfare 2 and Fall Guys.
Your concern for His Majesty's kid is very admirable, but don't.
But before that, didn't we have, like... Haven't most of the months this year been really bad?
Here's the situation. The house ahead is crawling.
Like, one of them was, like, 2K and some other crappy game.
Up that road. Cole, you're on point.
Yeah, the Destiny 2 stream, I mean, I had fun doing it. I just wish the tech had worked on me. I still find that to be kind of hilarious, though, as to how much it's screwed up. Because that's really unusual. But hey, I mean, I got the weapon. Now, I haven't had any luck this week yet. I threw that in the wrong place. Yeah, I haven't had any luck yet this week with stuff. I'll log on tomorrow. I'll do the daily bounties, or whatever they're called, daily challenges, bounties, for the Dreaming City tomorrow again, as well as check out whatever Xur is selling. I like to stop by Xur's store and see what he's selling. I'm a collector. It's probably why I'm doing the Destinations badge that involves a lot of collections. Yeah, those were solid games. I mean, if I didn't already own Modern Warfare 2, that is. But for those who don't own it, very solid. And Fall Guys, I mean, the game looks fun as all hell if it wasn't such a brutal platinum. I know that Carlos is playing through it right now. He's working on it. Brian's got it, actually. Which is pretty impressive, because he's actually got some decent platinums on his list. He's actually doing fairly well with that. Like, he's got some pretty solid games, I think. Yeah, Detroit. I remember we got Detroit for free, and that was awesome. That's a pretty awesome game. Definitely the best of the Quantic Dreams games. Okay, I thought I was shooting him. Apparently I wasn't. Hopefully this is the end of this mission, because maybe this is a short one and they'll actually take mercy on us so it doesn't take forever to finish this game. Because now that I know that there aren't handguns, it makes me a lot less excited to play this. Oh, wrong button. But yeah, I haven't made any progress on it yet this week, but, you know, still a couple more days. Just, you know, 2 more weapons and the secret victories. I did finish the Ascendant challenge. It was fine. And the Ascendant challenges are easy, so it's not really that big a deal. I mean, doing the time trials would be another story, but you don't have to do the time trials. He took that punch and didn't die. Connor's voice actor played it in real life, or I guess it would be motion capture actor too. Yeah, I bet that would be hilarious. I feel like that would be hilarious with like any game, just playing the game that you basically made. Oh, nope, you were not in me. I don't know, because I'm a guy, and I'm into girls. I will admit, they made some very attractive female androids. Just think, that's only like, what, 15 years away? You're making me do it this way. I don't... That had collision detection. Okay, then. What has collision... What? Invisible wall? Okay, then. Well, that was weird. Shut up, alarm. And these days, you gotta make your characters in your games attractive, I feel like. It's like... Well, it's always kind of been a thing, but even more so nowadays. Resident Evil girls, Aloy... All the girls from Uncharted, Lara Croft. Oh, she's been around a long time, though. Yeah, they definitely made him... They made so many of the characters realistic. They did a fantastic job with the motion capture. Excuse me? I forgot about that. Okay, for those who forget about this game, as most of us probably have, this game had the stupidest grenade throwback I've ever seen. It's not tap one button to send it flying back. You have to hit square to pick the grenade up, then you have to hit the throw grenade button while still holding the enemy grenade to get rid of it. I completely forgot about that because I haven't had to use it yet.
South of us! Time to go! Get moving!
Carlos from Resident Evil 3. Still have to play Resident Evil 3 Remake. It's in my Gamefly queue. It's pretty high up on my Gamefly queue. Just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, that is how they make you throw back grenades in this game. I forgot about that until now. Because I haven't had to use it yet. I don't understand why. I mean, this was the first Call of Duty game that let you throw back grenades. But why such a weird method for it? Like, that's just bizarre. Pick the grenade up and then throw it back with a different button. Oh yeah, Quantic Dreams will certainly make another game. Because they made 2 specifically for the PS4. Because Heavy Rain was on PS3 first. And then there were... Well, actually... When was Beyond Two Souls? When did that come out? Was it on the PS3 first, or was it one of those mini games that got 2 versions? Because I know it's older. I feel like it was like 2015. I'm actually starting to see why people could see this game being hard on veteran. Because this is actually... Maybe it's sort of the clunkiness of it, but this definitely feels a little more difficult than some of the modern Call of Duty games, even with regenerating health. This mission is not giving a lot of checkpoints. That's the other major problem, is I'm just not getting any checkpoints, so I'd like to do more of it without shooting. It's just, you know, with so few checkpoints, it's just, I don't want to be here forever. Hell, for all I know, we might do 3 missions today and 3 tomorrow to finish it. Depending on how long these take. So I guess the next Call of Duty game to do this challenge for will be Infinite Warfare.
Find some cover, damn it!
There we go, we got a checkpoint.
Move out!
So yeah, Infinite Warfare should be the next one. Okay, so Beyond Two Souls was 2013.
Down the river. Head back.
If it was 2013, it was probably both. It was probably PS3 first. Actually, where's my phone? Oh, I forgot to start the alarm. Well, let me set it to a shorter timer. I want to check this real quick. I'm actually curious now. Because the game looks great. Like, it looks beautiful. Beyond Two Souls, 2013 interactive drama action. Released on October 8th, so it was originally PS3. So they did only make one for the PS4 specifically. Just Detroit. Oh, I'm probably gonna die if I don't move quickly. So that's interesting, man. So that means they made... So that means that Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls were definitely PS3. Detroit was definitely PS4. Then they made 2 games before that. That's the thing, is I know that they made 2 other games before that. One was called Fahrenheit, I think is the name of it. It's really obscure, but it has a trophy list on PS3. And it's apparently really difficult. I know that sounds weird for Quantic. Oh, the melee system is so clunky. COD 2? Do you mean Modern Warfare 2 or like the original Call of Duty 2? The original Call of Duty 2 would have been like 2005, probably. The original was like 2003. But yeah, they made one called like Fahrenheit or something. And I want to say they made one other one. But I can't remember what it was. Don't give me a okay, good. I thought it was going to give me a friendly fire there because they ran at it. Okay, Modern Warfare 2. Yep, Modern Warfare 2 was one of my all-time favorites. I played so much of that. You know, in any other game, he'd probably be able to hit me from here. Oh, wait, never mind. He started doing so. Yeah, I mean, I loved Modern Warfare 2. Still one of my all-time favorites. I played so much of that game's multiplayer. Only ever got one nuke. I love having grenades. They make life so much easier even though I'm running out of them. Smoke grenades, though, I'm still impressed as to how good they are in this game. Like, they're consistently useful. Because the enemies really don't shoot through them. I feel like in any other Call of Duty game, they would be smarter. Come on. Motion controls. Yeah, I played so much Modern Warfare 2. I played a lot of Black Ops 1 as well. I would say the 4 Call of Duty games that I played the most to be online with would have been Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. Because I really didn't start playing Call of Duty 4 until pretty late in the game's life cycle. So I didn't get to play too much of its online before World at War came out. And World at War, I don't feel like I played that much of its campaign in general. Or, I mean, its multiplayer in general. I'm not going to make fun of you for not having those games. I mean, games are expensive. And they take time. Time and money are both concerns that I have. And I don't even have half of those. I don't have Death Stranding. Jedi Fallen Order, I mean, I rented it, but it's worth playing at least. It's a lot of fun. Concrete Genie, I've heard, is really good. Do we just have an infinite... Yeah, our guys are infinite here, meaning we have to advance. Then, Days Gone, I know it would be fun, but it has a brutal 100%. Just doing all the challenges. What? So they're not even... So this time they do shoot through the smoke. Can you at least be consistent? I wouldn't be offended by that if it was at least consistent. And, you know, didn't put me back 10 minutes ago.
Follow me!
Choose a route of attack. Now that makes me wonder. Is this going to be like choose your own adventure or something? Oh my god, it might actually be. Well, no, that's not going to clear it. Oh, well. Shut up, alarm. I wonder, is this like... I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that with melee again, because we've already seen it's possible, so I'm not gonna do it again. Because I don't feel like wasting the time on that. I want to get this thing done. It's like, this was fun the first 2 streams, but now that I know that handguns don't exist in this game, it makes it a lot less fun. Yeah, Death Stranding, it's definitely a very hit or miss. Like, Lizard Guy loves it. I don't know if I will. Because it's really pretty slow-paced. It's an extremely unique concept. Don't get me wrong, it's a very unique concept. I mean, anything made by Kojima is going to be really unusual like that. Yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed, I don't play the Assassin's Creed, but Horizon's definitely worth playing. It's a fairly long game, but it's fun. It's an enjoyable one. 100% isn't too bad either, even with New Game Plus. Then let's see. You said, yeah, God of War. God of War is definitely worth playing, and I'm not even usually a fan of that kind of game. Crash Insane Trilogy, that's not one I'm gonna ever play, most likely, at least not on my main account. That's too frustrating for me. The Resident Evil games are definitely worth playing. Man of Medan, I don't know about that one. I've heard very mixed, generally more negative things about that one. Like, a lot of people really don't like it. Hey, DDoS. You really liked Lost Legacy, but not the others? I mean, Lost Legacy is nice because you can get through it a lot faster. So it's a little more concise and all. And I didn't mind Lost Legacy. Like, Chloe and Nadine are great characters, don't get me wrong, and they had a very good dichotomy. So they worked well together as characters. Because when you think about it, a lot of the characters in the series are already kind of anti-heroes in one way or another. Because Nathan Drake is not a good person. You can't say that Drake is a good person when you really look at it. He does some really bad stuff. But he can justify it by being the lesser of two evils, so... But he's definitely more anti-hero, which makes all of his friends and relatives basically the same way. Can we... Oh, for the love of God. Really? If you would actually let me throw back grenades in a normal way, I would have thrown that one back instead. And why are there no checkpoints? That's what would make this thing brutal on veteran, is there's no checkpoints, and there's no... Can I drop the difficulty in here because I'm getting annoyed by this? Nope, of course not. Yeah, kind of like Telltale, but a lot more choices, and the trophies are a lot harder, and there's like collectibles and co-op and weird stuff like that. We've been on this level for 40 minutes. We haven't even finished it. Advanced Warfare. It is not fun. I am getting really pissed off with Advanced Warfare. You see, I got a few miscellaneous trophies done that I'm surprised I never got previously because they're all easy ones. From what's left in the DLCs, I have 7 trophies left. I have... A couple of them are easy, which are like killing Oz with a blunderbuss in Descent. I've done the other one for killing him with like a Goliath or something. So I know I can do this one. It just requires me having the time and the patience to get there, which isn't really... Getting to the final boss in Descent isn't really that hard normally. It's not really a hard map. Oh, he was in Last Stand. Look at that. I didn't even know they could go into any sort of Last Stand in this game. Now, if only they dropped a handgun in it like in literally every other Call of Duty game. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But I have that one. And then rescuing a total of 20 survivors on Infection. That's easy, but it takes time. Then I've got the Easter eggs for Carrier and for Descent. Descent's Easter egg actually isn't that bad. Like, we got pretty far through it. We got stuck on the jumping challenge because neither of us knew how to do it at the time. And our third guy was like basically AFKing, so we didn't have any help. We could have beaten it though. We could have totally beaten it. It's not really that bad. And I don't think Carrier's Easter egg is all that hard either, as long as you know how to do it, which I don't yet know how to do it. So I'm not too worried about the remaining Easter eggs. It's really the last 3 trophies beyond that that I'm more worried about. Carrier Round 30 is harder than it has any right to be. Because every map in Advanced Warfare has these stupid gimmicks that are like dog rounds. But way worse. Still working on the finish a map twice. I would suggest, if you have the disc version, to delete the game and delete your the patches for it. And then you can go in and do it really easily. Because you can use a glitch in the game that makes it way easier. Like invincibility spots. That's how I did it. And I know I could have done it in co-op if I'd had to, but that was easier. Like, I'm not going to take advantage of a glitch that makes my life easier. Yeah, the one where it's gray, that's one of the last ones I needed to mention, but there's level 30 on Carrier because the map has really stupid gimmicks of those Atlas soldiers that go in and infect parts of the map with bombs. Every few rounds. More frequently as the game goes on, which is really annoying. Gas bombs, by the way. So there's that. Then there is the rescue 4 survivors in a single game on Infection. I can't do it. I don't think you can do it solo. It's not that hard in co-op is the thing. Like, it's really not that bad in co-op. Because in co-op, one player can train a huge chunk of the zombies so that the player escorting the survivor gets far fewer of them. So it's not that bad in co-op. I cannot do it solo, though. I have tried and tried and tried. And I've gotten 3 survivors like 2 or 3 different times now, but can never get the 4th one. Because the survivors are so stupid. They just stand there and stare at you while they're getting bitten by zombies. They just let themselves get swarmed. It's really stupid. And then, of course, there's the one where it's all grayed out that you mentioned. Oz for the final time in Descent. That is horrible. Yeah, Oz for the final time in Descent. That... We got kind of close today, to be fair. But that is awful, because in that mode, there's no HUD, which isn't that big a deal. The enemies take about twice as many shots to kill, so they have about double health. And if you go down, you can't be revived. You don't come back until the beginning of the next round. And you lose everything you had. That would be way easier, yeah, if you could just join in at the end. That would make life a lot easier. Like getting to wave 20 in that whole... Really, getting to about wave 13 is pretty easy, but that's when you have the first fight against Oz. Which is fairly tough, and then the second fight is really quite challenging if you're not ready. And then this time, we actually got that far. Like, we actually got to the final battle. And we were doing fine and all, but I had the best chance of winning on the team. Like, I had the best setup by far. I had a light machine gun and the cell cauterizer. I didn't have, like, the blunderbuss or anything, but I had the rest of that stuff, and they were pretty well upgraded and all of that, and I had the perks. Did he just friendly fire him? I think he might have. I'm going to the train. Oh, thank God, we actually got a checkpoint. Oh, this must be the end. Yeah, this is the end. Thank God. This mission was awful. What do you think I'm doing, game? I'm dropping them right on the trucks. But yeah, we got all the way to the final battle. And we had him down to probably half health. And then the game screwed us. Screwed me, in particular. because the game just randomly decided out of nowhere that I would die without getting hit. I have a video of it too that I'll probably add into this week's trophy list update because it's so bizarre. Like, I died without getting hit. Because I legit did not get hit by anything, or maybe more than one hit, and died, and dropped dead. Which cost us the win. Shut up, alarm. So, I would have finished it. But the game decided not to let us. And we would have had it done first try, too. Because the game screwed us. Then we tried it again, and we got to, like, round maybe 12 or... No, we got to the first Oz fight. But we weren't as well prepared that time. And also, I love how this mission has, like, completely invalidated the challenge because I've stopped trying on this one. This mission's so long, though. We've been on this for almost an hour. And we're still not done. We still have 5 missions to go. I feel like this one's been really bad about, what you want to call it, about respawning enemies. Okay, you know what? I just got a checkpoint. I can actually afford to die here. Carrier, round 30, sink the ship, and the grenade. The grenade thing's easy. I did that a long time ago. I don't think the Easter egg is that hard on that map, from what I've read. I don't really think it's supposed to be that difficult. I think it's just you need 2 people to do it because there's a grenade puzzle step that requires a lot of concentration with grenade throwing that can't be achieved in solo. I mean, you could probably do it solo if you really tried.
Move up to that trench. German troops.
But yeah, the round 30 seems difficult just because the map has some difficult gimmicks compared to some of the others. It's like Infection has the survivors and the toxic zones. Carrier at least only has the bombs that create toxic zones. Sir? Sir? Yeah, the first DLC is pretty easy. I 100%ed it all, mostly solo a long time ago. There's 2 trophies that need people. Sir? Are you taking a piss? Can you hear me? Sir? I'm going to teabag you from behind. What happens if I touch you? Does that trigger you? No, he doesn't care. The enemy AI in this game isn't smart, but they just respawn infinitely sometimes, which is the real issue. Oh, yep, now... Oh, well, he ran away. I guess he was afraid of my superior teabagging skills. Oh, he died. Aw, so long there, friend. You were an interesting little character for the 5 seconds that you were allowed to be alive. Well, no, you were alive for like over a minute. Which might be record. But yeah, first DLC is easy. What am I getting hit by? Second DLC is... The Easter egg's easy on the second DLC. I did it solo on like my second try. Only hard part about that one is the rescuing 4 survivors in a single game because I just can't do it. And rescuing 20 is a grind that makes that probably the longest DLC. Because you're not going to get more than 4 a game. I know, he's not even the first one I've teabagged all game. There was the other one that was doing that earlier in the game. And then there were the other characters that started spinning and teabagging the staircase on the first mission. Which was hilarious. Alright, you guys can advance now, you know. Yeah, steal kills and not buying anything. Yeah, there's a couple of trophies that required multiple people, but they're not difficult. Like, the first DLC is overall really not much of an issue. So, guess what I've been watching on YouTube recently, guys? It popped up in my recommended, and I was like, it's on here now. Wow. Okay, you know what? Screw you. I'm not gonna die to him. It was, Total Drama. You guys remember that series? That Teletoon series, I believe Teletoon made it? The guys that made 16 and Stoked. I want to say they made a few other shows on, in Canada. I freaking loved Total Drama as a kid. Total Drama Island, I've finished watching it the whole way through, which I actually have the complete DVD set for Total Drama Island, specifically. Island's always going to be the best. It was the first one, it was the best one. Because it was different. It was very different. Like, yes, it's a straight-up spoof / rip-off of Survivor and Fear Factor. But it's done well, and it's fun. It was funny, it had a lot of good moments, characters were fun. It was a good show. Always enjoyed it. And I'm currently in the middle of Total Drama Action, the second season, which I did watch all of Action as a kid. Well, not really a kid. I probably would have been a teenager by then, but I've seen all of Action. I want to say I saw all of World Tour, the third season. Okay, really? This mission is awful. I've failed this mission enough times, I'm just going to start shooting. I'm done with this. This mission's annoying. I want to move on.
Move up to that trench.
This is taking way too long, and I honestly would like to make a little more progress tonight. At least, I gotta get through at least 3 missions tonight. That's half of what's left in the game. And besides, I showed you could get all the way to the end of this without shooting anyone, so it's okay. Yeah, Total Drama Action was fairly good, though not as good as the original. World Tour was nice because it mixed up the formula. It was more Amazing Race style, and I was always a little more into Amazing Race than Survivor, even though I liked both equally, or pretty equally as a kid. And then they made, like, 3 more seasons afterward. They made, like, Revenge of the Island, All-Stars, and Packatru Island or something. I've never seen any of those 3, so I don't know what they were like, but I'm assuming they weren't anywhere near as good because the show is canceled now, unfortunately. I'm really sad that they, no, actually, it's not fully canceled. They instead decided to go with a spin-off of all the characters in a daycare. For some reason, because that's somehow going to be more interesting. I don't understand that design choice at all. More? How much more are you gonna put me through on this mission? This might be like a record longest Call of Duty mission ever. Like, we've been on this for over an hour. Or an hour, exactly.
Keep on pressing forward. Take out
I only rushed there because I knew I had a checkpoint. Oh, nice. Finished pressure cooker. Very nice. Very nice. Veteran isn't too bad. Don't worry too much about it. It's got a few annoying sections, but it's not that bad. It's definitely not the worst veteran in the franchise. And yep, I still need to do the hardcore Easter egg at some point. It's not that bad, actually, from what I've heard. Like, I think it's relatively straightforward. Oh no, that doesn't work! Oh, I was hoping that would not be an invisible wall. I might die here. Yeah, okay, so that didn't work. Yeah, I missed that show a lot. It was a classic back in the day. Then there, because I know that they also made 16, which was another fantastic cartoon. Would absolutely recommend watching that one. So yeah, 16's good. Then they made a show called Exploding Box, the show. I didn't know that was going to happen. Well, not exploding, but just fall apart from one shot.
Keep on pressing forward. Take out any resistance.
Yeah, I don't know how to make all the Tesla guns either. That's sort of what holds me off, because we did the normal Easter egg. I did it with a group of randoms with no communication and no knowledge that we were going to go for the Easter egg going in. They just started doing it randomly in the middle of the game, so I joined in. And we beat it first try without any trouble. Oh, well, would you look at this? There's another path along the side. And we did it first try without, you know, any difficulty whatsoever. So the main Easter egg is easy. It's probably one of the easiest ones in the franchise. I can tell you, though, if there's one I'm really not looking forward to, it would be the Darkest Shore. That's one of the hardest Easter eggs in the entire franchise. It's up there with, like, Gorod and Origins, Black Ops 2 Origins. It's up there with some of them. I don't know about the Black Ops 4 ones, though. And then the ones after that aren't as bad. The ones after that are more normal. Oh, that sucks you got DC'd. It's also Call of Duty. Can't be that surprising. Okay, you know what? Just kill him with the gun. You know what? You could shoot the MP40 one-handed. It's probably the closest thing we're getting to a handgun in this. MP40s actually don't have a lot of recoil because they're shooting a pretty small bullet. And they don't shoot exceptionally fast. Because I've shot both this and the PPSH before. There was a place you could do it in Vegas. Which was awesome, by the way. That place was so cool. Like, you can shoot all sorts of military weapons, including full autos and the Barrett 50 cal. That was so much fun. And there are definitely more that I would love to shoot someday if I ever go back. Still want to shoot a Thompson. That's definitely up there. And a Desert Eagle. Yeah, Thompson, Desert Eagle. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, AK-47. Can't forget the most produced firearm in world history. I want to shoot that one too. So those are the 3 I would shoot if I went back there. Okay, well these guys are clearly not going to kill them, so I'm going to do it myself. I don't think the later World War II Easter eggs are that bad. Take cover, take cover, take cover, take cover. That was too close. I haven't heard that bad of stuff about... Oh, hello. About the second, third, or... I know that the fourth map is actually is probably the easiest one. At least out of the DLCs. Oh my god, that mission took forever. That's got to be one of the longest missions in the franchise history. There were some long missions in Black Ops 3, but that one is right up there. But Black Ops 3 only had 10 missions. And some of those were still relatively short.
With our armor free to move, we'll soon own this area.
I know that they're all sucky to do, though, when it comes to earning the miscellaneous trophies and such. Except maybe the fourth one. Shut up, alarm. Yeah, the fourth here, just no thank you. Hey, we're Poland!
Firefly, he thinks steering mechanism is sticking. It's not.
Hope you're alright. We have new orders. We are taking Mount Ormel next.
We?
Yeah, some of them were just really complicated.
Canadians are right behind.
So just us.
How much do I write guides? I write quite a few guides.
The mace.
I enjoy doing it. It's fun. I knew the bitrate was going to drop there for a second because that always happens between missions. That is fine. Oh, never mind. I guess we're not playing as Poland. We're going back to the US. Yeah, I enjoy writing the guides. It's fun. Because I know the most recent one I wrote was Destroy All Humans. And then my next one, I've actually got it in the awaiting review category. It's Overcooked. I don't know what'll come next, though. People have got guides out for The Last of Us and its DLC. I'm sure people will have them out for Ghosts of Tsushima. People have got them out for Fall Guys. Maybe the next Call of Duty game. Black Ops.
There goes our exit.
I'm pleasantly surprised by what I've seen.
Never figured I'd buy it from our own boss.
As long as they focus it more on the campaign and multiplayer and zombies than on the Battle Royale mode. I mean, let's be honest here, Battle Royale's dying. Sorry, not sorry, but Battle Royale genre is dying as quickly as it came to be. Especially when you get fantastic single-player games. Or even games like, not Last of Us, but, what's the other one I'm trying to think of? Some other good single-player, or Avengers when it comes out. Even though I feel like Avengers is not going to do that well from what I've heard. Like, a lot of people are complaining about it. I saw the trophy list. I didn't see, I don't know much about it. Well, thanks for watching or looking at the guides. Far Cry 5 was a lot of fun to write for. I know it's going to have zombies, but we don't have the official reveal yet for the zombies. Because I know the multiplayer reveal is next week. So that's fine, obviously. If it's next week, we'll see about it then, but haven't seen anything really about the zombies yet. I mean, we all know it's going to have zombies. Now, here's the question. I've heard a couple of rumors about the storyline. I was under the impression that it was going to be a reboot of the franchise in the way that Modern Warfare 2019 rebooted the Modern Warfare franchise. But I'm starting to hear that that's not actually the case. From what I'm hearing, it actually is a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. And that it'll be... yeah, that's a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. No, bad timing, bad timing. Hide. It's going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1 because Black Ops 2, its flashback missions took place in the 90s, maybe? The late 80s to early 90s. Oh, I didn't even actually hit him, so still going. Zombies is going to be crossplay. That's good, then. Yeah, you get some of those PC gods, PC Master Race people in there. You might actually be in good shape for us. You know, until they log into the Battle Royale, the inevitable Battle Royale mode, and ruin it. Like they apparently have for Warzone, from everything I've heard. Because I've heard that Warzone's just, like, loaded with hackers from PC. I know that Fall Guys is loaded with hackers on the PC version. But yeah, I was always under the impression that it would be a reboot, not a direct sequel. But it looks like it's going to be a direct sequel, taking place between the events of Black Ops 1 and the flashback missions of Black Ops 2. Which is kind of cool. It'll give us more of a storyline to it, because we know it takes place in 81. And there's also lots of theories about how... did Mason, was he the one that killed JFK? If so, then that could cause for some interesting plot points. Maybe in this timeline they caught the killer, the actual JFK killer, not Oswald or whoever they blamed for it. I don't believe those theories at all. That emblem, like, for a second, that symbol looked almost more like a different weapon at first. We might actually clear, like, 2 checkpoints of this one without shooting anything. Well, I say that, and then... hide, maybe. This actually works, that'd be great. Maybe I should have dropped it to recruit. Like, I try to do these on regular just to... for it to be a little more interesting, but I wonder if that's really the best idea for some of these games. So I really want to be able to see if this is possible. Recruit's obviously easier, but, like, you know, the other challenge runners are varied on that. Because, like, Min Squad does everything on the easiest difficulty. Whereas Senza and Dante do everything on harder difficulties, or almost everything. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. Oh, yep, these sections. These special little sections that should not exist because they're stupid. Okay, what button are you gonna make me press? You know, it's not even a button press. It's shaking the DualShock 3. That's what really gets me. Now, he has a knife, which scares me into thinking that we're probably going to end up killing him. You guys are going to have to decide if that counts. Because theoretically, he could have gotten rid of the grenade, because grenades take 5 seconds to explode, and that exploded in 3 seconds. I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. But so far, nothing in this mission is a total failure. I didn't see that show. Okay, you know what? That's actually fine. I can hide right here. You know what? Close the door on me and I can hide. New objective. Oh, he just got knocked out. The melee attack in this game just doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, hitting someone over the head with the butt of your gun is gonna hurt. I'm not denying that at all. It's gonna hurt. But it's probably not gonna kill you. It's very unlikely that that's gonna be enough to kill someone in real life. Oh, shut up, alarm. Startled me. I have no idea what number we're on, and honestly, whatever. Tonight's Friday, it's not Saturday night, so I have a lot more time to recover if things go horribly wrong. I don't know the last time I blacked out from drinking. Like, I have nights where I get exceptionally tired if I drink enough. And I wake up with, you know, a headache and all, and occasionally go to bed with slight spinning of the head. That's not fun, by the way. That's terrible. What is this grenade spam? This is not World at War, sir. This is a little on the absurd side for grenades. But yeah, I don't know the last time I blacked out. It's been a long time. Because I can control my intake. And I also eat a lot and drink a lot of water, so... Actually, I have plenty of water on these nights. Yeah, go for Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2, it's a better game than the first one, and it's also easier. Okay, so this is looking like it's going to require a bit of killing. Because I see one guy right there, two guys. And I'm not seeing any way past this. Unless they die. So this is one of the rare occasions where you really do need to actually fight. That's what it's looking like. Can we quit with... What is this? The grenade spam? So this is where Treyarch got this idea from. So this is where they tested it for the first time and figured it was a good idea and then put it in World at War. And we all know how well that worked out. Sarcasm. Yeah, like, Battlefront 1 is a lot harder than Battlefront 2. If you can do Battlefront 1, then you can do 2. Because 2 is heavily campaign trophies. And that's all easy, because you can do everything on the easiest difficulty. You don't even need to find the collectibles. So Battlefront 2 is easy. And it's a bit of a grind for sure to finish the multiplayer, and a couple of the Starfighter Assault trophies are a grind. But it's not like a difficult one for the most part. It's just kind of time consuming. Battlefront 1, though, is legitimately difficult at times. I don't know why I was shooting at him, because I didn't have to. Yeah, Battlefront 1, that one was a pain to get through. That's one I would never want to do again. Oh, I think I headshotted him. Was he the only one left? I have an SMG and I didn't even realize. Okay, I probably did not need to kill him. I'm gonna keep this mission as questionable for now.
Get away from the window! Damn it!
Because I probably didn't need to shoot him. They would have killed him eventually, but I just wanted to get through this. Please tell me this is the end of the mission. That'd be great if we actually were done here and this was a short mission.
ASAP! Over!
Son of a bitch!
Can you get him to our position? Over! It looks pretty bad. I don't think we can move him.
Reload. How wasteful.
Use that crowd machine gun if you have to!
Oh, hold him off. That sounds like an end of mission objective. That is a tank.
He's bleeding out! We gotta man down!
I assume I'm going to be calling in artillery on him. Hey, we got a checkpoint. This might be the end of the mission. Oh, he's going to just be magically healed by a medic? It depends on where he took the bullet at. If he took it in the leg or something, he'd probably be okay. The trample kills. Yep, that one's a problem. That one is a pain. Master, is that the one where you have to do all the co-op missions? Because that was a hard one, doing all the co-op missions. And then definitely that the level 100 is awful. I guess the one advantage is that the original game does have a better XP grinding method. Because if you get a 4-person group to play Droid Run, just get 4 people to play Droid Run, and you can easily like level up twice per, at least once if not twice per game. And they don't take that long either, so it's really easy. It's that part of it can be done a little bit faster than Battlefront 2, if you know what you're doing. Is it still just... Yeah, just hold them off. Let me see if it makes me get on the machine gun. Get on it and get off and see if that make... Oh, that could have been bad. Good thing there aren't any enemies down here. Yeah, the trample kills, though, that one, that's annoying. I'll say that. I got it legit, though, which I'm still very proud of. But I did it also back when, like, early in the game's lifespan when it was still doable that way. Would you guys mind finishing off the kills sometime soon? I'd like to make a bit of progress today. I wonder if it's going to require me to, like, kill some people. Let's see if... Oh, you know what? I'm about to die. Hold on. Don't do that yet. Let's see if it's going to require me to get some kills. 70-ish hours on it. The MG42 in this game is ludicrously fast-firing. Like, it shoots so fast. And it overheats in like 5 seconds. Or no, like 2 seconds. That's barely an exaggeration. Let's see if that forwards it. Because it seems that we might be stuck here for now. And we already failed this mission once or twice, so whatever. Yeah, it fires way faster in this game than most of the others. At least we have an unlimited supply of disposable allies spawning in. Okay, it finally moved, so you do have to get some kills there. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, 70, level 70. Okay, well, that's not bad then. Yeah, completing everything on that hard difficulty or whatever. Yep, I know what it is. I just can't remember exactly what you have to do, but it's hard. I know what you're talking about, though.
Really should get you
It's
to
probably the most skill-based thing you have to do in that game. And it's not an easy one either.
Thanks. Gear up. We're heading out. Move it!
Was that the end of the mission? I would love for that to have been the end of the mission. But it's not, of course. Why would it be? We can't have a mission that's under an hour in this game, clearly. This could very well be one of the longest campaigns in the entire franchise. Because we've been at it for a long time so far. And we still got 4 more missions. Okay, we just fell down in the sewer. That's okay, though, I guess. Yeah, you can't hide on all the maps, though, is the problem. Like, Hoth is easy. Hoth is relatively easy from what I remember because just the map's layout is easier. I remember Hoth being Grenade. Yeah, Hoth isn't too bad, and then Endor, you can hide in one of the really high up trees and be basically invincible. But then there's 2 other maps, and I don't... What were the other 2 maps? One of them was Solest. I think it was called Solest, and that one was an absolute hell. That was like living hell. Just getting through that one took a lot of tries between me and one of my roommates. That one was hard. And there's like one other planet that's somewhere in between. Is this the end of the mission? Are we gonna... Oh, maybe? Probably not. Looks like another defensive portion coming up.
Friggin' Krauts have our guns.
Yeah, not for long, they don't. Here's the situation. We're gonna try a pincer move here. One team will advance through those houses. Another will advance up the street. Team 3 goes through that yard there. Nichols, you take point.
Why me? Also, that was hilarious how they slow-mo, like, came in there during the save screen. I get to choose a path? I get to choose my own adventure? Call of Duty, what is this? Infinite Warfare?
One grenade coming right up.
I get to choose my own adventure.
To the southwest. Follow me.
That's pretty neato Cheeto. Or Frito, or Dorito, or Tostito. Whichever is your favorite. I'm not a Frito fan, but I like all the other ones. I love Dorito, I love Cheeto, I love Tostito. I also love discount dollar a bag brand Ruffles chips that the South Carolina stores have. Because I'm cheap. Not Extreme Cheapskates level of cheap. Have you guys ever seen that show? Like, I know it's gotta be at least... Grenade and that I couldn't throw back. Shut up, alarm. Like, I know it's at least gotta be somewhat scripted. But it's insane, like, the extent some people might go to save money. Let's go this way this time. And it's almost scary. Like, there was one, it was, it's why I think it's gotta be at least somewhat scripted, but it's also hilarious, and I love watching it whenever it's on. There was one guy that reused all of his water, so like his bath water or shower water could be used for drinking or cleaning dishes. I don't think he drank it, but he cleaned dishes and stuff with it, which is nasty. But he also reused all of his straws with a special straw cleaning tool. Like, I'm sorry, but you can buy a pack of like 50 to 100 straws from the Dollar Tree for $1. Speaking of Dollar Tree, you may see a little item featured from the Dollar Tree in a future YouTube video. Something that I've always kind of wanted to try. And also kind of not, because I don't want to get really sick from it, but it's going to be interesting. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I got to get up the courage to do it. But it's something I have an intention to try at some point. Anyway. But yeah, there was another episode where the guy... His daughter's Sweet 16, he had it at a strip club because he could rent it out for way cheaper.
Go, go, go! Take cover!
That wouldn't be as disturbing if the girl wasn't 16.
A new clip!
Like, having your 16-year-old, or Sweet 16, at a strip club just seems really bad. Very weird and kind of disgusting. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been to strip clubs before, but I'm also of age. He's just taking those grenades like a champ. I haven't really used any smoke grenades. Might as well use one here. He's just thinking ahead. Yeah, I guess so, but also I don't really agree with the ideas of it. I'm not going to drink my bath water unless I am, like, literally going to die otherwise. We didn't have to shoot anything there. Hello. Oh, okay, I thought you were an enemy. I thought you were just going to stare at me. Weren't we just here in the last mission? Or earlier in this mission? This place looks very familiar. That looks like the... I was literally about to say that looks like the kind of place something would come out of. Something would explode out of. And it sure was. I called it. I know my game tropes and such. Like, to be fair, I'm a pretty cheap guy. I know how to be cheap. I know some ways of it. And I do some of it. And I do not feel any shame for it. But I also don't go to the extent of some people that we see on TV. If I have a coupon for $2 off of a thing of ice cream, I will get my I will use my coupon for $2 of a thing off of ice cream. I won't stalk my neighbors for a bunch of coupons to try to get everything for free because I don't even know how it works. Even though I do admire that. Yeah, DDoS, you must have missed the introduction of the video because apparently Call of Duty 3 does not feature handguns in the campaign. For some reason. They do not exist in the campaign. It's the only game in the main series and one of only 2 in the entire franchise. Along with, what's the other one? Call of Duty 2 big red one. That's the only other one that doesn't have handguns. I knew that that one didn't have handguns from my own experience playing it a lot, but I never would have expected this game not to. It's just so out there. Okay, are we going to actually have to kill everyone over here, or are they going to do it for me? Let's see if they respawn infinitely. That's the big question. Yeah, it's literally just hide and wait, or when I get frustrated, start meleeing. And if I get really frustrated, start shooting everything because I already know the challenge is impossible. Even though it's one of the more doable challenges, I think, because you could probably get through a lot of this game with only melee and grenades. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it. So it's why I might revisit this game someday. I think it might be deserving of a visit at some point in the future. To do like a no shooting playthrough where I can still use grenades in melee. I was like, right here, I can kill these guys with grenades. Yeah, see, I could kill them with grenades, so in that case, it wouldn't have failed that kind of a run. Now, there have been other things, like the tank mission, that might have failed it. This seems like a very definitive conclusion of the mission, though, just with the way this building's built up. But there's still 4 more missions after this. Yeah, it's kind of a pacifist run, but I'm not about to try that on any game. That seems like a horrible idea. Just a no-kill call. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it once, a no-kill run for one game, maybe one that I know better than this, maybe like either Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2. I'm sure that people have done it, though. To where it probably wouldn't be a unique idea. Because I don't want my ideas to rip other YouTubers off too much. Because people have asked, like, oh, is your videos a bit of a Min Squad homage? And yes, kind of, but also a unique idea, at least. I try to do unique ideas for what I have to do. Oh, we can go outside now. Because, like, no one else on YouTube has done a toy knife run of Fallout 3. I'm the first person to officially do it. Which I'm still very proud of. And I still say that was not the hardest playthrough I've ever done of a game. Because, in all honesty, it's at least a usable weapon. It doesn't require ammo, which makes life easier. Weren't you the one that got shot earlier in the mission, and now you're right back up like it didn't even do anything? Yeah, I mean, Outer Worlds I really want to go back to, but for Outer Worlds, it's 2 major things. The first thing is, it's all offline, so it's not high priority in finishing up trophies. And the second thing is, it's the kind of game where I really need to be able to sit down for like a month straight and just play it. So I can really get enticed with the story and the characters and everything just for like a month straight just playing it. That's what I really need to really be able to have a good time playing it. Because, like, when I first got Fallout New Vegas, it was all I played for a good amount of time. I'm pretty sure DLC is supposed to come out for that game, like, a year ago. Anyone else remember when Red Dead 2 was going to get 4 story DLCs? You guys remember that, when they said that? We're going to give Red Dead 2 4 story DLCs. And then a year later, they're like, oh no, we're not going to give any DLCs outside of the multiplayer. No Undead Nightmare 2, no story for Sadie or for John in between. Well, no, you don't necessarily need John in between games, but any of the characters, really. Yeah, because I gotta focus on Battlefield 3 and Advanced Warfare right now. And even once those two were done, then I got the Destiny games to focus on. Now, granted, once I get past the Destiny games, that will leave me a lot more time. Because then I'll just have, like, you know, Infinite Warfare, COD World War II, a few single-player only games. Just a few single-player only games and modern Call of Duties. Your girlfriend tells you what to do? That's actually kind of funny. That's a good idea. I say that would be a good idea, but Blair knew nothing about video games before she met me. So I highly doubt she's going to be the best at telling me what game to play next. And it also depends on my mood as to whether or not I even want to play some of these games at any given time. Because just the whole situation with Battlefield 3 is really just getting on my nerves with the fact that I actually can't do it with 2 accounts. Because for some reason, no other account is able to access my content that I've purchased. Which is just so far beyond stupid. I mean, we've already failed this mission, but what does it want me to do? Do I just have to get, like, 1 kill with a rifle? Oh, that's a lot of enemies. That seems to have been what the trigger was. So if I guess if I had grenades, it probably would have worked out. Your trench gun ain't exactly helpful here, Huxley. Why are you on the front lines? They're not good for long-range combat, because that's a shotgun. What does it want me to do? Just still clear the crossroads. Hi, Chazza. You got Destiny. Yeah, Destiny 1, I'm not... Well, actually, I kind of am, because a lot of people, in the end, favor Destiny 1 over 2. For certain reasons. I don't know exactly why, but I know that a lot of people like 1 more than 2. Want you to start Dragon Age? Oh, nice. Well, Skyrim and Spyro were really good. Like, those games were fun. I loved Skyrim. I'd never go back and do the PS3 version because I know it would be a buggy mess, but the PS4 version was so much fun. Am I getting pushed? Oh, I am. Dixon? I thought you were injured. Okay, so why is this mission not over yet? And we've been on this one for 45 minutes. Now this one is not giving me anywhere near as much trouble, to be fair. But there's just been a few sections that you can't do handgun only or, you know, without killing. because you have to kill a certain number of enemies to get past, and the friendly AI just went all stupid last mission for no reason, and that's a nice shooting fish in a barrel up there. Oh, tank! Is it friendly? It's hostile. That's probably not good. Oh, no, it's dead. Okay, well, never mind. What time is it right now? It is 9:46 p.m. I'm here on the East Coast, United States. Oh, it's not too late yet. Is there someone behind us? No? Wonder where that damage came from. I heard planes buzz over, but I don't know what side they were on or what their objective was. Yeah, Skyrim's totally worth doing, and then the Spyro games are fun, though. Like, they're worth doing because they're not that long. I did them kind of back-to-back. I didn't do all of them back-to-back, but I did a majority of them back-to-back. Like, I think I did 1 and then 2, then I did, like, another game. I was probably working on other games along the way, but sort of a mix between them. So there's no way you're getting through this part without shooting. It seems to require it. Unless you just had, like, an infinite supply of grenades somewhere. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. We got some dialogue. There we go. Finally. Okay, that mission really wasn't hard. It just wasn't doable under these conditions due to a couple of portions of it not allowing it. Yeah, they're going to have to change a couple of the trophies in Destiny 2 because 2 of them related specifically to the Leviathan raid.
Alright, good work.
And that raid's going away, as are 4 planets. What are they going to do with the story? That's something I've wondered so many times. What the heck are they going to do with the story? Gonna remove it entirely? I mean, granted, I haven't played the story since 2017, but still.
Alright, good work.
Just finished playing Rugby Union, 11:47 p.m.?
Dixon.
If it's 11:47 p.m., then what time zone are you in? Because
I'll tell them. Yeah.
what would that be, like, really Eastern Brazil, maybe?
I got some good news and bad news.
Or no, it could be, like, Greenland or Iceland.
Canadians have
I
taken the Laison River.
didn't even think about that.
The Poles have moved into Vimotier to the north. Bottom line, Jerry's boxed in.
Yeah, Rainbow Six, they changed literally everything.
Chambois.
So what's the bad news?
Chambois.
I had a little bit
is
more
where we're
here,
going
so
next.
probably the last shot I'm going to take, even though I didn't timer go off.
It's suicide. We don't have the manpower.
We have 4 missions left.
They ever surrendered?
It's not a question of backbone. In all likelihood, your Major Ingram is dead.
Forget likelihood.
Yeah, they've changed a few in Destiny 2. Like, they changed the
There is a
Shax's call to arms, changed to some kind of tutorial.
Let's go, Doyle.
The one for completing the Leviathan raid on Prestige used to allow you to do it on the Nightfall steer. The one for talking to Xur used to require you to win a match of trials. So I did the game when it was harder, to be fair. I did the game when it was a lot harder.
Keith.
Like, in its hardest state.
Like it or not, we can't afford to add you and Doyle to our losses.
Nice to know you still care.
So what would you guys think of, like... I'm trying to think of other games I could do a challenge run for. Some people have said, like, Killzone. And I can think of some ideas for Killzone. I could definitely do that. Do I have to shoot here is the big question. I will probably die here a few times while trying not to shoot. It may force me to shoot. Yeah, all the power stuff has changed. Are there even level ups anymore? Because there's a trophy for reaching level 20. Because it used to be that you got to rank, you could level up to 20 in the original version of the game. Yeah, remember those days? Remember when the max power level was 305? Man, those were the days. And also, it looks like it's not going to let me get through this. I can already kind of tell it's going to be how this is. It ain't gonna let me get through this without shooting. I can already see it. It's gonna require it, unfortunately. My dad and one of his friends from high school, one of them had one of these Vickers Jeeps. Just like this one, obviously not with a machine gun on it, but a Vickers Jeep. And one of them drove it into a lake. And I still hear that story every now and then, which is hilarious. They're great guys, by the way. Like, the guy that my dad's friends with, he's a great guy. We all love him, but I can't help but laugh because it's just kind of funny. You drove it into a lake? Like, how does one manage to drive it into, like, a lake? Also, I'm probably gonna die. That's not where I was supposed to go. I don't know where I was supposed to go. It just auto-pops. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe they'll make the Triumph Seal trophy easier. I would honestly be a little offended if they changed the Triumph Seal trophy. Because I feel like they could, like, change it to, say, complete 100 total triumphs or something. I've got probably more than 50 done. So just, like, complete 100 total triumphs, or even just, like, 50 total triumphs or something. Where are we? Here? I hope this is the way you want me to go, because I'm not sure. This looks like it's the way we're supposed to go. But they'll have to change the raid trophy. It'll have to be changed to complete a raid and complete a raid on Prestige. That's what they're going to have to do. Which, right now, is the Leviathan raid. Or, no, which, right now, after this, will be the Last Wish raid. And I know nothing about the Last Wish raid. I assume it's harder than Leviathan. But I don't know. And then there's, yeah, Destiny 1. Like, Destiny 1, all I'm really missing are the raid trophies. I need all 4 raid trophies. I need 2 of the subclass trophies. And a couple other miscellaneous trophies from the base game. Now, I don't... DLC, I don't know when that's going to happen.
Your man might be inside that house.
Take Marcel. We'll stand watch here.
If we're going after a hostage, then maybe this will be a short mission. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course it won't be. This game doesn't believe in reasonably length missions. Oh, hello there! I was not expecting that. It's not that late. I shouldn't be that tired.
Take Marcel. We'll stand watch here.
It's not even 10 o'clock yet here. It's almost 10, but it's not yet 10. I didn't even realize there was a whole other side to this truck. So when vehicles explode, they don't instantly kill you in this game. That's nice. I'm kind of hungry. I kind of want Taco Bell. Apparently this game does not like Taco Bell. Just get like a... I honestly wouldn't mind a Doritos Locos Taco, even though I don't know if they still sell them. That was years ago.
Be inside that house.
Take Marcel. We'll stand watch here.
Tacos are good. Tacos delicious. I haven't heard anything official about the PS5 release date. I hear lots of rumors, though. Always here like mid-November, around the time of Black Ops Cold War. And I'm hearing rumors that the Xbox is going to be $600, which means the PS5 is probably going to be around $600. But I've also heard that the Xbox is going to be like $500 and the PS5 might be more. Who knows? It's all leaks at this point. No one knows. No one can confirm anything yet. I don't know. I'll wait till we get some official information. Okay, there we go. We actually made some progress there. November 13th. So that would be the day that the that Black Ops Cold War releases. That'd be interesting if Cold War was a launch title. Because when the PS4 came out, I don't think Ghosts was officially a launch for it. Killzone Shadowfall was, but I don't think Ghosts was officially a launch title. How did that not kill him, game? Do you want to explain that one to me? Yeah, I mean, I won't be buying the PS5 on release day though, so I'll be taking it later on. I didn't buy the PS4 on release date at all. It's too expensive on well, no, it's not that it was too expensive. I had the money for it, but I didn't want to buy it on release day because I wanted to work out the initial bugs of the consoles before I actually buy them. If I'm going to spend $500 or $600 on something, I'd rather make sure it's 100% functional first. That was a weird audio glitch I just got. I hope that my audio is still working right. Yeah, my audio's suddenly, like, way delayed. What the heck? I got distracted because my audio is being weird. This tends to happen on this old capture card. Which, it might be something to do with the capture card being, like, 5 or 6 years old.
We'll stand watch here.
Okay, so I know I can sneak around the side. Yeah, that's true, Black Friday maybe, but I know that, like, a lot of places are somewhat canceling Black Friday. Not canceling, but at least, like, doing limitations on it because of COVID. Because remember, the virus with a 0.04% fatality rate among the population needs to destroy the entire world. And it needs to limit all of our fun and everything because it has such a low fatality rate, lower than the flu. It's so dangerous and so horrible. And I work in the healthcare field. My girlfriend's dad is a doctor. It ain't what the media cracks it up to be. It ain't what anyone cracks it up to be. You got a much higher chance of dying from about 1 million other things than you do from COVID. And the lockdowns are going to end up destroying more lives than the virus ever could hope to. And don't get me wrong, it's not like it's a hoax or anything. Obviously, people are dying from it. I'm not... That's obviously a thing. Like, you can't deny that, but... It's... There's a lot of misinformation and lies related to it. But I mean, I'm 99.9% sure I had it in November. Back right when it started. Because I had the worst sore throat I've ever had in my life. I I had a low-grade fever. Couldn't breathe that well, though I didn't have a cough. And just, like, couldn't really eat or drink because my throat was so swollen up. And when I went to the urgent care about it, the first time I was there, they gave me antibiotics, but did a test, and it was not strep, it was not pneumonia, it was not strep, it was not the flu. And the antibiotics did nothing over 2 days. So then I went back, and they were like, oh yeah, it's not doing anything for you. So they gave me steroids, and that fixed it pretty quickly. And like, I really only had real symptoms for about a week. And it sucked. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate sore throats. I absolutely despise it. And it wasn't, you know, fun by any means, but it was nowhere near as bad as people are chalking things up to be. If I actually had it. Which, I mean, I might not have had it, but I had most of the symptoms of it. I actually really want an antibody test. I just gave blood, but I haven't heard back. It might be because I didn't give him my email address. I should have given him the email address. It's the first time I've given it since the outbreak started. So I'd like to know if I actually had it or not. Okay, really, game? Okay, I'm done dealing with the challenge in this little room. We are going to go with the shotgun here because it is effective.
Take Marcel. We'll stand watch here.
And because this mission was already a failure anyway, so it's not like it even matters at this point. Dang, the shotgun is not doing as much as it should. Fun fact, the Germans actually tried to have shotguns banned in World War I because they thought they were too powerful. I'm not even kidding on that. That's actually something they tried to have done. Because whatever... I don't know if it was this actual 1987 or 1897 trench gun. I don't know if that's exactly what it was, but it was some kind of American shotgun that we had in the trenches that we sent over in World War I that was really, really powerful. Even if it wasn't this exact weapon. And they deemed it to be like an illegal weapon of war, or whatever the definitioning was of it back in the day and age. They said it was, you know, too powerful to be in war, too cruel and unusual or something. Now this, of course, was the war where mustard gas was a constant thing. So I don't really think anyone has anything to say about that. Because mustard gas was okay, but not shotguns, right? The shotgun guts you in an instant and kills you within a couple seconds. Mustard gas is a slow, painful death. I'd rather die from a shotgun shell to the gut than mustard gas. At least this would be quick and fairly painless. You don't think you've had the symptoms of it. And it's also possible that you're one of the many people that, the 50% plus of people that have it with no symptoms. But, good night, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Major's not here. Keep moving.
Okay, that went horribly, as expected. I hope this isn't that long of a mission because I really don't want to have to play this game again now that I know that there's no handguns available at all. But it's looking that way now. Hello. I don't know if I got a checkpoint or not. I don't want to take a risk if I didn't get a checkpoint. You know, I'm going to grab this MP40. That'd be better. At this point, I'm kind of saying screw it on this mission because there was already a portion that I couldn't do. At least not on regular. Maybe you could on recruit. I don't know. Like, maybe you could on recruit, but definitely not on regular. That's a big thing about a lot of these runs is... Makes me wonder, like, there might be a few more missions that are doable if you were playing on regular, or on recruit instead of regular. Why can I not climb this ladder? That's offensive. We might only go through this mission and then finish the rest of it on the next stream because, again, this campaign is taking so much longer than I ever expected it to. Like, it's mind-boggling as to how long this campaign is taking. Because every other Call of Duty run so far is done in 2 videos. A total of, like, 6 to 7 hours. Like, all the others take 6 to 7 hours. 6 to 7.5 hours, actually. There's a checkpoint, okay. And then this one, we're on probably like close to 10 hours. And we're not even done yet. We got 3 more missions after this. We're going to be at 10 hours after this stream. At least now I know that even a... no shooting playthrough would not work, so it gives me no reason to replay the game, unfortunately. Because again, there's positives to this game. I'm not going to deny that. This game has potential positives to it. Probably deserves more credit than it's gotten over the years. I mean, again, there's a reason it's probably the most forgotten game in the franchise. I mean, yeah, there's also Call of Duty 2, but it never released on a Sony console, so it kind of has an excuse. But yeah, in terms of other challenge runs, maybe a kill... I think I was talking about that a little while ago. Oh, wow, the barrels actually leak? What? Oh, they sure do. Now, that's kind of cool. That's a little bit of polish that I never knew about. They leak for only like a second or 2 of wine, but that's kind of cool. But yeah, there's like the Killzone games. I've got a couple of Far Cry ideas I want to do. Far Cry would be kind of fun, just to do a Far Cry run before Far Cry 6 comes out. I'm really kind of curious to see if Far Cry 6 ends up actually being a prequel like a lot of people think it's going to be. A lot of people think it's going to be a prequel to Far Cry 3. Because one of the characters, the kid, looks a lot like Boss. And that would make sense, given that if they're going with the canon ending of Far Cry 5 that has a nuclear war, and then the actual nuclear war of Far Cry New Dawn.
Let's get you out of here. For sure the boss heard that racket.
It'd be interesting. I might actually start like a different game tomorrow instead of this game. Because we ain't getting done tonight. I can already tell this ain't going to be finished tonight.
Doyle, follow the Frenchies.
It's just not going to happen.
The Frenchies clearing the way. Come on.
Because we're already over 2 hours in and we haven't even finished 3 missions.
I'm way ahead of you. We saved a bunch of Maquis from the firing squad on our way here.
The Jerry interrogating me bragged about torturing 3. Nothing about a firing squad.
Looks like there's more coming here.
Major!
Reunions can
Let me guess, I gotta drive again, don't I?
Tortured as we speak.
best if we split up. Good hunting.
Doyle, take the wheel.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to drive again. Fantastic. I mean, driving sections are kind of a unique idea, I guess. I know there was a trophy for, like, jumping off of a jump in a driving section. Well, not trophy, achievement. Because this game didn't have trophies, thankfully. Why can I not drive through barbed wire? It's barbed wire. It's not going to stop a car. Just punch at this point. I'm gonna say punching is acceptable at this point. Because like I said, if I had known this game didn't have handguns, I would have granted this as a no shooting playthrough to where I could have used grenades and melee. That was weird. That was really weird. That was really buggy. What the heck? Okay, this is the last objective, though, for sure. Whoa, 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 what? Wait, what? I didn't have a gun. Where'd my gun go? Where'd my melee attack go? What? Okay, that was really weird. I have no idea what happened there. Like, my gun disappeared and it wouldn't let me melee attack. That was really weird. But I give this game, you know, this game is more acceptable for that because it was made in 2006. And it was the first one made by Treyarch. Which is really weird to think that, you know, this was Treyarch's first Call of Duty game. Okay, he didn't hit me. I was hiding behind cover. That should not have killed me. If you're gonna make me shoot, you're gonna make me shoot. We're getting through this mission tonight. I'm saying that, though. We're getting through this mission. Even if we still have 3 more to go. I will say, I don't think tomorrow's stream is gonna be this game. I think I might start a different challenge run tomorrow from a different franchise. Maybe, I don't know yet, we'll see. And that's provided I do stream tomorrow, because the thing is, I might be playing Battlefield 3 at this time tomorrow. Working on the trophies in it, and that has to take priority. as much as I hate to say, you know, Battlefield 3 kind of has to take priority. Because, I mean, it's an old online game. It does have to take some level of priority for now.
In deco! Bewegung! Sanitäter!
That was weird. Where did he come from? I don't know where he came from.
Many thanks, my friend.
Pascal Rousseau.
Other houses to check.
2 remaining. This is probably, like I said, the last objective, but this looks like it's going to be a long one. See, I don't know what we'll stream tomorrow. I might try to start, like, a Far Cry run or something. Just because I kind of have the Far Cry urge, you know? And I love Far Cry. It's one of my favorite franchises.
Turn left!
Or even a Killzone idea. I mean, I don't have Killzone 2 or 3 here, though, so I'd have to do one for Shadowfall, and I don't have as good of a one for Shadowfall. I got some ideas, but not sure it's something I want to do. But definitely for Far Cry, like, I've got ones for Far Cry 5 and New Dawn.
Turn right!
Separate ones for each. I think I missed the turn. Like, I think maybe for Far Cry 5, not a handgun only, but perhaps a... where's the marker at? What's the marker even doing at this point? Like a bow and arrow only? Because there's explosive arrows for the bow?
Turn right!
I think. That'd be cool, or maybe a saw launcher only for New Dawn. What did I get hit by? I killed everything there. Don't lie, game. Yeah, like a New Dawn saw launcher only, Far Cry 5 bow only. Or I could still do, you know, Far Cry handgun only. I mean, it's not impossible. I think if I was going to do a handgun only, I'd probably start with Far Cry 3 because it's the best one, at least of the ones that I've played. I don't know if 2 is better or not, but 3 would be probably the best that I've finished. I will be curious to play through 2, though, and he's shooting me through a wall. Yeah, 2 I actually am interested to play through. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to have some pain to it for sure, but I think it's going to be kind of fun. For being a very different game.
In Deckung gehen! Los! Los geht's! Braucht Hilfe! Wurde getroffen!
Someone's stomping around on top of me. I can hear him stomping around. I also don't like how this melee is not a one-hit kill like it is in every other game.
Merci. I did not know
Where'd you get your gun from? Sir, where did you get that gun from?
Let's move on to the next house.
I'd like to know where he got that gun from, given that he couldn't have had it while he was being held captive. Presumably. Man, this is like a very open world level. Very unusual for Call of Duty. Not in a bad way either. Outside of not being able to drive through barbed wire for some reason. These cars go more than 5 miles an hour. They could drive through barbed wire if they really wanted to. Okay, that time it did. Okay, last house. I'm probably going to die here, but it's okay because I just got a checkpoint. Can I get past them? Maybe. I actually might be able to get past them. Holy crap. Hold on just a second here, folks. See if we can do this. Might be able to get past all of them. A nicely placed smoke grenade. I don't know where that smoke grenade went. Apparently not where I wanted it to. This might be the last objective, so we might as well screw around with it a little bit. I'm just going to toss a couple of smoke grenades, because why not? We got plenty of them. Well, not plenty, but we got 3 more of them, so... whatever. Yeah, just rush right by. They actually should kill all of them. Yeah, there we go. That worked. Kind of. I got shot through a wall, I'm pretty sure. Why am I not allowed to shoot through a wall? What an everlasting mystery. I guess that's how this game's gonna be. It's just gonna be douche. You know, the game seemed nice to me early on, but now it seems to be douche. It is very douche. It has embraced the douche. Oh, wait. You could actually infiltrate this building from the back. Okay, maybe I take that back for this particular mission. I can melee kill. Alright, screw off. I already failed this mission, so whatever. Because there was that mandatory machine gun section at the beginning that you... maybe you could do it on Recruit, but I don't think you can do it on any other difficulty. And frankly, I'm not willing to find out otherwise. I just kind of want to be done with this run at this point because this has been such kind of a disaster at times. It's had some good to it, I'm not going to deny that. It's definitely a forgotten, hidden gem of a game. He is on the upper floor. I already saw his door. Oh, there he is. Hello, Louis Lambert.
Let's get out of here before we run down.
How does that shotgun? What was that shotgun? Why was that not spread out like a normal shotgun blast? That's normally like a double or triple kill in any other game.
Got them all out, Doyle. Let's get back to the court.
Okay, so what's the goal now? Get to the exit? Expo point? Helicopters didn't exist, so... I don't know where we're headed. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? I guess I wasn't supposed to drive right into the explosive barrels of death and doom and destruction and pain and suffering and death. And death.
That's all of them. All right. Let's get back to the courtyard. Turn right.
Let's go up the upper road then. Yeah, open world branching paths. This is so weird for Call of Duty. Guess I'm not used to it like people in 2006 would have been used to it. Branching paths weren't even a thing in 2006 for the most part. Telltale barely existed in 2006. Actually, they may not have existed. Can you guys, like, shoot the targets that you're supposed to shoot so we can get out of here? You're not really doing your job. I mean, I'm only supposed to drive. I'm not supposed to kill anything.
That's the last of them. Rally point's the courtyard. Let's go. Turn right.
You guys really are not doing that very well. Okay, this time, take a sharp right here and see what happens. No, I should be able to get through here. I can. That'll work. That seems to be the option to go with. Back to my squad. What do you want me to do? I'm right next to my freaking squad. Of course there's another objective, because why wouldn't there be? It's Call of Duty 3. These missions last an hour apiece. Which is absurd. Like, this has got to be... Oh, wrong button. Help your squad defend. Oh, it's a defense mission. Okay. Are we actually going to kill anything? Because I really need to take a piss right now. You know what? Just open fire and see what happens at this point. Whatever. This whole stream has been just a massive fail from start to finish. The game is just not friendly to this kind of a run, unfortunately. I mean, like I said, maybe if I was doing a no-shooting playthrough on Recruit, it would be different from start to finish. Maybe I will come back to it someday. I don't know. I don't think it would be possible, but you never know. Maybe it would be worth trying. I hear a tank coming in.
Here's the situation. We need to flank that beast. The left or right. Doyle, take the point.
Maybe it would be doable someday. I don't know. I'd like to say it would be possible to do something like that. To actually have a successful Call of Duty run, but I'm just not sure it's ever going to happen. Because Call of Duty just isn't really designed for challenge runs, you know? Because, like, handgun only, you know, there's explosive sequences that you can't really get past otherwise.
Situation. We need to flank that beast. The left or right. Doyle, take the point.
Sadly, I mean, I'd like it to be a thing, but it's really not. Even if I shoot in his general direction, it doesn't do any damage, so I don't know what it wants me to do. Because it said initially defend, but now I think it's something else. That's the main problem.
We need to flank that beast. The left or right. Doyle, take the point. Isabel will follow you and plant a charge on that tank.
Yeah, you know, take point and plant charges. Hey, Robbie, it's going good, although we're nearing the end of the stream. We're just going to finish off this mission and then be done. I mean, the run has been a complete and total failure, but otherwise it's been fun. It's been fun interacting with people. It's been fun playing a game. Hey, Invisible, what's up? Yeah, I guess Google screwed with you and didn't give you notifications until 2 hours in. Because that's how YouTube and Google are. You haven't missed much. This run hasn't exactly been successful. Oh, she probably died. Oh well. If only I cared. Because we're right near the end of this run, because once I finish this mission, I'm not going to do any more. Never heard of that. Or, no, wait, I have heard that name. I don't know what he's famous for, though. Seems like every day there's some famous person passing away. We know we're in that age now. A lot of these people are getting up there in their age. Just get back to the squad and help them defend. And unfortunately, that's just how life is. Well, that's it for this mission. Oh, he played Black Panther. Really? YouTube and Google are stupid.
Isabel!
They do a lot of stupid stuff.
No!
Oh no, a character that no one actually cared about died.
She was a brave lass.
No, seriously, no one cared because no one knew her name. And sadly, this is actually the end of the stream because we still got 3 missions left. You have to check your subscriptions 80% of the time. I mean, that's stupid. Like, you would think they would want you to see subscriptions because then they make money off of you watching their videos with ads, but no, they're not. Susan ain't that smart.
Word from command. The Poles have taken Hill 262, but they lost the...
Oh, who knows? She probably makes more than enough money off of the elitist pedophile ring. That's probably going to get me banned on here somehow.
Command wants us to send a radio operator to help the Poles.
Well, then get going.
That's where all of them are. Her, Mark Zuckerberg, Bezos, Gates, the Koch brothers. All of them are in there.
One of our tank crew has gone missing. We're going off on a rescue. Oh, that's dangerous business. You wouldn't want any part of it.
I'm not a coward, Lieutenant. My job's to protect our radio. Our only link...
If you want to protect your radio, why don't you leave it like 10 miles behind the battlefield?
Dismiss, Private.
Let's be honest here. That'd be the easiest way to deal with it.
Your orders, soldier. You were a little...
Or even a mile behind the battlefield would probably be enough.
Get ready to move out. We've got men waiting on us.
Okay, guys. There's 3 missions left in the game. That is going to be the end of tonight's stream, unfortunately. I know that it's a little bit shorter and some of y'all just joined in. But that way it'll be divided out into a fairly even 4 videos. 3 accounts got terminated. Yeah, I'm not surprised a lot of accounts get terminated, it feels like these days. So yeah, at this point it's just Corridor of Death, the Mace, and Chambois. So hopefully next time I am playing this game, we'll be able to finish it. I don't know what I'm going to be playing on stream tomorrow yet. I haven't decided yet. We might be finishing this game. We might be starting something else. I kind of want to play other stuff that's not Call of Duty 3. But thank you guys for tuning in. I know it wasn't the longest stream in the world, but it's a good stopping point. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow, unless I'm grinding Battlefield 3, which is also a possibility. I might be streaming Battlefield 3, I don't know. If I'm not streaming Battlefield 3, then I will see you guys tomorrow for something. If not, then I will see you guys next week for the conclusion of this and other content. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you soon.